Well, a really big move was the Nicki Minaj Chiraq.
Right.
Like, how did that come together? Explain it to me.
It was crazy. Like, Nicki reached out to me. Of course, you know, I deeply appreciate it. She reached out and like flew me out within the same week of us talking, and we got the song done. We connected. Then she brought me out for Summer Jam. That got me a lot of exposure. So the Nicki record was just big on my career alone. Like, it opened a lot of doors for me, and it's a real like a big reason for my success right now.
So you were actually in the studio with Nicki when you laid that down?
Yeah, she flew me out to her studio in LA, and I was out there. I did the song,
Okay.
and then
What was the vibe like, you know, putting that song together?
the vibe was good. You know, she real cool, down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like connecting with people that's, you know what I'm saying, down to earth. Of course, Nicki Minaj, the #1 female in the game, like, period, hands down. So, and then for her to be like unique, you know what I'm saying, a genuine person, that's good.
So did she lay down her verse after you got there, or she already had her verse done?
Actually, her verse was laid already, and that's what kind of made me go like hard the way I did. Because when she played, I'm like, damn, you know, so I got to go crazy, like, because her verse was crazy.
The one thing I noticed about your verse is that it's I don't even know how many bars. It seemed like you just kind of keep going on it. It was like a 16 bar standard kind of verse.
Right. I'm not sure either. I can't even answer that because it felt like when I was recording it, it felt like longer than the 16. And I think hers is longer than the 16. So I'm not really sure. And it wasn't really difficult recording it probably, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't difficult for me to, once I get into it, it's like that, so.
Okay. Now, how did the Common thing come together?
The Common thing, you know, Common from Chicago, so him reaching out,
Right.
you know what I'm saying, it was big too, like Common. I grew up listening to people like Common and, you know what I'm saying, Jadakiss and Nas and soulful rappers who tell stories and stuff, you know, stuff like that. Kanye, you know, people from the city. Kanye and, you know, so really the Common joint with him reaching out, it was big. And then I actually recorded, where did I record the Common joint? I think I recorded that in Cali too, right? I recorded that in LA. And when I recorded it, he wasn't in there with me. So when he sent it, I had actually met with him in Chicago. He had called me first. He called me, said he messed with the record. And I think it was produced by No ID, right? And I met No ID before.
Yeah.
I've been in his crib, you know what I'm saying? I connected with No ID. He real cool. And when Common heard it, he called my phone. I talked to him. Then we had met up. I did the photo shoot for his album, and of course he jumped on the Fight or Flight record. Him and Chance, that was big. We shot the video, so you know, Common a real dude, and we connected on numerous occasions. You know what I'm saying? So
That album was nominated for a Grammy.
right. I was just about to get to that. Like, it was a big record. The album was nominated for a Grammy, so of course, you know what I'm saying, I had something to do with that, and that's a lot of exposure for me being independent and at my career, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know, I like being humble. Like, I had my number of accounts of different things where I felt like I was successful, but I just like being humble. But like, that album being nominated for a Grammy is big. Like, I actually found out through my manager. I didn't even know. Like, was in the studio and I had said something in one of my raps about a Grammy. I think my line was like, I'm trying to win a Grammy. I got phoned him out here selling crack. And he told me like, dude, you know you nominated for a Grammy for real, right? I'm like, yeah. And so that was crazy.